Now, keeping your kids safe going to and from school, it's a job that falls on the shoulders of our school bus drivers. But police say other drivers on the road make that job very difficult for them.
Most drivers stop for stopped school buses, but not all. And this creates a dangerous situation. News 10's John Swanner spoke with one local school district and with police today. In tonight's top story, he found out what's being done to curb stop-arm violations. John.
Mike and Patrice, we've already seen that South Vermilion schools have heavily invested in cameras on their school buses. And part of that is to catch those who drive by stopped school buses who are picking up or dropping off kids. After seeing some statistics from the state, you'll see why more school districts are also looking into cameras for their buses. It's a scary situation for bus drivers. They're either picking up or dropping off kids at a bus stop only to have a vehicle fly by them. Police call this a stop-arm violation.
People tend to forget about school zones and children out at the bus stops and that type of thing, and they don't watch for buses possibly like they should be.
The causes? Chief Hollowell says distracted driving and speed are the two biggest culprits.
We see a lot of stop-arm violations on the highways. People not wanting to stop or slow down for the school buses.
Nick Meyerrose is the transportation director for South Vermilion Schools. His drivers see about 70 stop-arm violations each year. Every year, the State Department of Education conducts an experiment of sorts. The state asks school districts to track how many stop-arm violations they see in one day. They conducted this experiment last April 30th and saw nearly 2,700 stop-arm violations in just that one day statewide. That's more than 485,000 violations in 1 year. That's why drivers follow strict drop-off and pickup procedures.
Bus drivers will not let students off the bus, or they will not cross them of a morning until all the traffic is stopped in both directions.
So far, Chief Hollowell reports no major violations in Clinton this year. Still, he offers this advice to drivers: slow down, especially in school zones and bus stops. You never know when a child may dart in front of you.
Just be careful, and it's a lot easier to slow down than it is to try to repair a mistake that was made.
And we also wanted to know what type of training school bus drivers must complete. At South Vermilion, drivers must complete a 6-week in-house course with the training instructor, and they must pass a state exam. And of course, drivers must obtain their own CDL license. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, John.